YouTube providers, we back with another vlog, back with some more of this trucking game, back with some more of this Amazon relay drop and hook game. Arrived here at my pickup facility fairly early this morning, pretty much an hour early. I'd rather be early than late dealing with Amazon. As you know, they like to ding you pretty severely if you arrive at their facilities late to pick up their freight to move it to the next destination. Last time I was at this facility, I came here to pick up an empty trailer to head over to a third-party vendor of theirs, and they didn't have a trailer available. Got caught up in trying to help Amazon do their job. Reached out to ROC. They redirected me somewhere. The place that they redirected me to go pick up the trailer, they didn't have any empty trailers as well. So I ended up doing all this driving around pretty much for nothing. You lose out on your rate. Then they tried to issue me some like real small change in terms of like pennies on the dollar as far as the rate was concerned. So I had to reach out to ROC and file a payment dispute to basically try to fight to get a toll new pay, guys. So it is what it is, man. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, but I'm here early. I see some of the Amazon representatives over there. They looking around at me, wondering what I'm doing, parking right here in the red. But I see 1, 2, 3 tractors sitting here. So I don't know, a lot of times these guys could be sitting here waiting to move a load later, going somewhere far, or they could be here for empties as well. Hopefully they have an empty for me. If they don't, I'm not going to be proactive trying to reach out to ROC and Amazon support center, helping them along with their load, man. I'll just sit here and wait closer to my scheduled departure time and go from there, and maybe even get a cancel load and get issued a toll new rate for that, because find myself going above and beyond for this company, and they definitely don't go above and beyond for the carriers, guys. So we here an hour early, 8:30. I'm gonna go ahead and kick back, flip through some emails, see what else I got going on, what I need to do, try to stay ahead of the game in whatever business that I do have. Dealing with some rain and wind this morning, as you can see, super wet out here, but I'm not gonna let that discourage me from getting to the bag, as they say, getting to the money. You know, it's crazy when it starts raining and getting wet in Los Angeles. These Angelinos be out here like it's just, man, it's crazy, man. They can't drive, you know what I mean? So in terms of trying to get ahead, we will not be letting the rain discourage us providers from getting to this money. And to a further extent, I kind of enjoy being out in this type of weather. I'd rather deal with this than the hot, burning up sun that we get in the summer. This past summer was brutal, so I kind of enjoy. I like when it rains, keeps the roads clear, air be nice and fresh. So yeah, man, I appreciate you guys for tuning in with your boy, man. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, like, comment, all the good stuff that you need to really do to support your boy, man. Show me some thumbs up love, if nothing else. So I'm gonna sit here and kill a little bit of time. I sure hope they have an empty available. If not, we're gonna be sitting for a couple hours, at least 2.5, maybe 3 hours. Like I said before, I reach out to ROC and let them know that there is no empty trailer here.
Plus, we'll also have more work.
All right, guys, so you can see
trucks, dry vans, and container loads. Ready to book? Visit the load board or contact
all this cap from Amazon. But anyhow, I'm on hold with their support center. Been sitting here for what, 2.5 hours. Like I say, I didn't go above and beyond, letting them know ahead of time there was no trailers available, which they probably would have redirected me to another location to get an empty. But I've been through that before, like I said, with them, and they don't like to pay whenever they make a mistake. But we're not allowed to spit on the curb wrong without them dinging us for us. So they real sticklers about time. I think my scheduled departure time was 2 minutes from now. So the guy got me on hold, I guess waiting for the 120 seconds to pass before they go ahead and cancel. Truck order not used. See if I could find something else. If not, just got a cool little quick bread for just showing up and being present. You feel me?
We're making it easier.
Okay, people, so the trucking shenanigans continued on. They went on and redirected me. I went on and accepted the redirected empty trailer pickup. It basically added an additional about 62 miles of additional driving to the to my previous pickup. It did increase the rate. I went from $3.07 a mile, and it increased the rate up to like $3.27 per mile. So it's cool, man. I'm gonna go ahead and I hope that they have an empty trailer here. I hope I haven't arrived here because I'm already an hour late. And you start getting all these emails from Amazon letting you know that you are high severity, high risk for being late, and it will affect your performance score. But the young lady did put it in the notes. You have to make sure that when you reach out to ROC or you're talking to one of the external teams, that they go ahead and make note of that in the notes section of the load. So, you know, when you get your weekly update for your score, your performance isn't impacted due to you arriving late to these different facilities, man. All right, guys, so we finally got to an empty. These third-party vendor loads, like I say, is super risky. Reached out to the Amazon's external team just now, and they keep trying to reach the vendor to see how late I could possibly come to get this load. They keep leaving messages, but like the guy was just telling me, you still have to try to make the attempt. So I don't know how it goes, man. Like basically, once you book one of these loads, and just because it's empty in the trailer out there, that don't mean they're gonna cancel the whole load and give you the total, man. I got to see it through. I've been driving all these miles, so I have no choice. I'm definitely not gonna go in there and reject it. Okay, so I'm here, guys. We might be in luck. Got a lot of empty doors, no other trailers here being loaded. Last time I came here, it was a madhouse. But let's go get checked in. Hopefully they can slap these pallets on here fairly fast. And we can do it moving to the drop-off location. And then I can go ahead and jump in the gym, man. I'd be real eager and excited about going to get, put that work in that gym. I ain't gonna lie to you. I feel real good when I do it. And it's nothing like it, man. That natural high, Natural, man. No pills, no shakes, no steroids, just natural, man. Good in there and go hard. You did? Let's get these doors open. Get this trailer docked in door 6. So looks like the wild goose hunt for the trailer ended well, because they about to go ahead and put their freight on the back of this joker, man. Hope they don't take their time about it either. Oh, boy. Y'all not gonna hear me say one thing about this rain. And I be looking at a lot of these guys I like to watch their content out there in that brutal negative degree weather. Ears getting cold, hands freezing off, damn near catching frostbite to get the job done. So I'm not gonna complain about what I got going on. All right, guys, so we are in the door. I already feel this trailer jumping around, so they got right to it as soon as I bumped up against the dock. Don't know exactly how many pallets we will be receiving for this load, but it's coming down like crazy. Just got through picking a whole bunch of rocks out of these tires. Don't you hate that, man, when you be driving up the road and you hear that tick, 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 ticking, and you already know, I mean, if you're a trucker and you real alert and pay attention to your equipment as you should, and really, you know, stay aware of your surroundings as far as smells and different sounds and stuff like that coming from your equipment. When you hear that little ticking coming from the tires, you just pretty much keeping your fingers crossed that it's not a damn freaking nail. They packing me in. Last time I came here, they was loading me up with a bunch of weights. So the load was heavy as hell. This appears to be some more workout equipment. Oh, elliptical climbers. It's a pretty expensive load. Aftermarket brand Yosuida from China. Never heard of that, but ellipticals. If you order one of these ellipticals off of Amazon, just know your boy's responsible for getting it to your garage for you to put your work in. I sure like to help myself to one, but yeah, let's get this thing loaded and do it moving, guys. They not playing no game, guys, about as far as utilizing every square inch of this trailer with these ellipticals. To me, the looks of it, I see 1, 2, I see about 5 more pallets. I see him over there lining them up. Maybe that's what he went to go get, but he's just about finished and we could be on our way. This is for sure up in the 40. I don't know how much these things weigh, but from the looks of it, I know we're gonna be quite heavy. Got a crazy hill to climb. Traffic came from the speeders. Crazy, guys. Sure hoping we wasn't about to run into no crazy traffic. See rainbows on one side, mountains up ahead of us, snow to the left up in the higher elevations. Sure hope we don't hit any icy roads up here, because like I say, once you get up into the higher elevation of these hills, with this rain coming down, and if the temperature starts dropping like it normally does, and we get some icy roads, with this wind pushing the box around as heavy as we are, if you know anything about physics, wind and icy roads don't mix. Okay, so we made it here. They gave us a slip to drop this in, and they also gave us a empty trailer as well to go ahead and pick up to make our descent back down into the valley and get up out of here. But let me go ahead and pay attention, get my bearings together on where I'm at, guys. Get this trailer dropped in the designated space, find the empty, and get up out of here.
It's 01. p.m.
All right, guys, y'all not gonna believe this, but you can see my fuel stick on the odometer reading the fuel gauge, whatever it's called, man. You see we about at half a tank. Was bringing this empty to the Amazon facility, guys. I knew I needed some fuel because I had dropped a little hot 100 in there last night, and I've drove a considerable amount of miles today. I always play around with this truck with the fuel. I always play around with my car, riding on fumes. When I tell wifey this, she gonna be hot because she done already told me, ding dong, when the truck gets on half a tank, go ahead and fill it up. That way, you know, her theory on that was, it's not like you're gonna be forking over $600-700. You know, when you fill it up when it gets to half a tank, spending that little hot 300 ain't gonna feel as bad digging deep for 700. That's her theory on it. But so as I'm driving, guys, I got a code thrown on my dash. I'm so glad I got that new cluster in my dash to let me know when anything's going on with the truck. So it gave me a code and it was saying check fuel filter. Now I've never seen that before. So I'm like, wow, check my fuel filter. I just got a PM done a couple months ago, and I know they changed the filters, the fuel filters, when you get the PM service done. Long story short, I make it to the Amazon facility down here, and I kind of feel the truck kind of sputtering a little bit. It felt a little sluggish. I'm like, wow, what's going on? This is something serious with the fuel. Do I got dirt? Is something clogged up in my lines? What's going on with my filter? You know, what the hell, Volvo? I done spent the grip with y'all. What y'all done did? I just picked my truck up, man. We done had an overhaul done on this thing. Like, what's going on with this fuel filter code I'm getting? Check fuel filter. So they redirect me again. Once again, I've been redirected all morning with this damn freaking load, guys, to take the empty up the road here to one of their off sites. So as I got right here, maybe 4 or 5 miles away from, it just turned off on me again. That's the idle shut off thing I got on the truck, but she's gonna start right back up. You see how it lets me know? Idle shut down the current. If you let it run too long, it shuts down on its own. So we should start right back up. Let's see. Oh yeah. So yeah, guys, so I got the check fuel filter code thrown at me. Truck shut off, called TA, sat here for about almost 3 hours waiting for TA to show up. I'm glad I waited on TA. I started getting to get a little bit impatient and reached out to some other mobile mechanics, but I'd rather have TA come out. You know, they specialize in this roadside stuff. I did have enough sense to know to go check my fuel filter. My fuel filter did not have any fuel in it. I looked inside my tanks with my little headlight I got, and I seen some fuel at the bottom. But when I was speaking to the guy over the desk at TA, he was letting me know that, you know, sometimes those lines won't reach the bottom of the tank to continue sucking fuel up. And if that's the case, then you would shut off like that. So the guy came out, he slapped in about 30-40 gallons of fuel, filled up the fuel filter, primed the system pretty good, and the truck started right up. So I'm happy about that. You know, it had me real distraught, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Tonight is the last time this will ever happen to me again, man. That's my word. That's my word to the man up above. Whatever I'm driving, rent a car, truck, Hellcat, the Bumblebee, rental trucks, her car, anybody's car. If I'm using your car, I'm gonna make sure I keep it full. Whenever I get to a half a tank on whatever I'm driving, man, I'm going straight to the fuel island. I be around here trying to gauge my fuel based off of how much I'm making for the day with the rate. The rates is so shitty. You know, you be making $300-400. You don't want, it don't feel good going to drop the whole $300-400 in the fuel tank. You know what I'm saying? So that little $100 didn't, man, this sucker shut off. But that's good to know. One thing it did teach me, this truck does talk to me. Your truck will let you know if something's going on. I got this whole new instrument cluster right here because mine was playing out. A few videos back, I vlogged that for you guys where they put in basically this whole new dash. They call it an instrument cluster. And I was kind of glad that I did. The reason that made me get the new instrument cluster, my speaker had went out. When they checked it at the Volvo dealer, they said the instrument cluster is failing, needs to be replaced. So I went on and replaced it, and this is one of the reasons why I wanted to replace it, because I always felt like if something's going on with the truck and it's trying to send me a code and the instrument cluster is failing, I wouldn't even know what's going on with the truck. So tonight, that bad boy came on, check fuel filter. When I go to my mess, let's go to the messages. When I check any vehicle, you see auto shutdown, you rev it up, give it some gas, and it goes away. Vehicle messages, no messages. No message. A few minutes ago, the message was check your fuel filter. So I'm gonna make a video on this specifically for Volvo owners. I was scrambling on YouTube looking for stuff. Different guys was talking about how they was getting the check fuel filter code as well. But it was a number of things that can cause that code to show up on the instrument cluster. But mine was due to running out of fuel, guys. So we got TA right here. He's going on writing up my bill. I don't know what the damage is going to be for them to drive out here and give me some fuel. Basically, it's just a fuel run. They didn't change any filters. All he did was dropped about 40 gallons in here. Primed the system real well, filled up the filter, and this bad boy started right up. Here you go, let me get checked out. I'll tap back in with you guys once we get rolling. It's nasty out here, guys. Wet, oily, greasy right here at this TA in Ontario. Y'all see where I came straight to, man. Not playing no games with this fuel ever again. Prepaid $500. I'll be surprised if it take the whole $5, but the cost of fuel, I don't even see the damn price here, but it don't matter at this point. Damn near the $400 already. That's crazy. The guy came, whatever he put in there, that damn needle. I can't go off that needle because the needle was showing me it's still like a quarter tank. It's sucking this nickel up. It's all good. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and bring this one to an end. It's been a long, long day, guys, with this Amazon load and me playing around with the fuel stops today. Capping this bad boy off. But yeah, I appreciate y'all, man. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. Get that check filter signal thrown at you. It might be the fuel level, guys. At least it was for me tonight. I'll see y'all on the next one, man. I'm out.